This is how I got a TikTok jail, blew up my account and got 11 million views in around 30 days. Even though I've had great success with TikTok, there was a point where I feel like I was getting cheated by the platform. No matter how good my content was or how good I thought my content was, it was not getting shown to anybody. I even reposted other people's content, viral videos, just to prove that my account was actually stuck in TikTok jail or it was shadow banned in the same way. And I saw so many theories on TikTok about why we're getting low views, and I even done a couple of videos myself. Now it got to the point where I was getting really fed up with this and I felt really deflated and was getting disheartened by the platform because, as you know, if you create content, it is hard work and you can put so much energy, passion and enthusiasm into something, and then when it doesn't perform well, man, it hurts and it hits you hard. I was really thinking creating a new account, but I had to be sure if it was the right thing to do first. So what I did is I did an experiment. I had to be certain, I had to be sure, and this is what I did. And if you follow the same sort of strategies, all right, or process I did, then you could get out of TikTok jail yourself. I started to use TikTok stories, and TikTok stories are so underrated. They're like probably the best thing on TikTok at the moment. And unlike Instagram stories, TikTok stories are so much better because they get shown to far more people, but they also get shown to non-followers. And there's a few strategies you got to do to make your TikTok stories deliver well. But one tip I can give you on your first story, if it's an interactive one and you've put like a poll on it, if people interact with that poll, then more people will see it. It'll get shown to even more people. And your first one always gets shown to the most people anyway, so make it count. But what I did is every day I posted at least 1 to 3 TikTok stories. And they're either related to the content I was going to post in the week, related to the content I posted, or they weren't related to the content at all and they were just fun and entertaining. And what happened is it made people kept coming back for more. They kept interacting. New people not even follow me kept coming back to my stories. And this started improving my overall reach on my account and got people looking at my stuff. The second strategy I did is I interacted with more people on the platform. So normally a good practice I recommend is comment on 10 to 20 accounts a day. Leave value, leave something funny, entertainment of people in the same industry niche as you. But what I did is I cranked this up to 50 plus. So not only was I interacting with accounts of the same niche, about 20 to 30 accounts, also leaving comments on the biggest accounts on TikTok. And I've done a video about this before on account you can follow, popular accounts on TikTok, but I'm talking about accounts which had 20, 30 million followers. So these people, every time they did a post, I was commenting, leaving something of value, something entertaining. All their followers were checking out my comment and then they were checking out my profile and my content. Now, engagement is hard because it is boring, but if you do the things that are boring and tedious sometimes, or a lot of the times, you're going to get better results. Because despite what other people may preach to you or say to you, everything's not always sunshine and rainbows. You've got to do dog work sometimes, or a lot of the times. How well you do in life is what you're willing to struggle for. The third thing I did is I got rid of the bot comments, those bots, because I forgot about this. I'm so stupid, silly. Not sure what I'm allowed to say or not allowed to say on this platform. So, because what I was doing is I was letting all these bot comments, exterminate comment on a lot of my posts, especially because my Facebook got hacked and I did a post about how I recovered them. This resulted in loads of bot comments. And the problem is with bot comments is if you get loads of bot comments on your post, all right, the algorithm is like, okay, this is the type of people who like this content. So if you had like say 10 to 20 bot comments on a post, then you did another post, TikTok is going to show your post to bots. Not humans, no one else, bots. So my content was like basically shadow bound or low views because it kept getting shown to bots and I wasn't doing anything about the bots. But I managed to get rid of the bots because I changed my filter settings. This is how you can do it. You're going to go to settings and then privacy, then you're going to click on comments and then you'll have a option at the bottom saying add keywords, add all the keywords you've seen with spammy bot comments. The next thing I did got me 3 viral videos in a row. And I'm not talking viral like 100,000. I'm talking viral as in 8.3 million views in like a couple of weeks. 3 million views in a couple of weeks. And then another 100,000 views. These were all one after another, 3 viral videos in a row. Like I said, I was doing an experiment. So I had to see if I was actually shadow banned or not. Or if it was worth starting a new account. And I had to try something different. I had to shake up the algorithm. And this is what I did. First of all, I shook up the algorithm. I retrained it. I shook things up. I caused a bit of controversy. I caused a bit of drama and entertainment on the platform. And if you haven't seen these videos on TikTok, then you should really jump onto my account and check them out. You'll find them, trust me. What I did is I caused a stir. Created a video, and this was just like the warm-up. Okay, the bait, which is why the second one got over 8 million views 2 weeks. So I did a video full of value. It was very casual, very genuine and authentic. And what I did is I had a really good hook, because I had a visual hook of walking to grab people's attention. And then I was quite passionate in my messaging, the way I was saying things. So I was like, this is ridiculous now, TikTok. So it was like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? It made people think, oh, what's going on? Plus the visual movement, visual hook. And then I gave a bit of value, a tip, which was like a secret TikTok feature. And I knew if people did this TikTok feature, I would get comments about it. I'm not going to tell you what the feature does, so you're going to have to find out for yourself. But I knew I was going to get some engagement. But then what I did for a joke is I trolled the audience or the whole of TikTok. I made the most ridiculous feature you can think of, and that was, if you press this button, it's going to show you who is blocking you or who's blocked you. And I even got the words wrong. I got the button wrong as well on purpose. I tried to make it the most obvious feature. Why would any social media platform offer that feature? All right. And because it was so genuine, people tried to find the secret feature of seeing who's been blocked. And because they've done that, and they're like looking all over the place, then that improved the watch time of the video. And the more time, the longer people watch your video and the longer it gets watched over and over and over again, that sends really good signals to the algorithm, and you get more views and more attention on your profile and on that post. But I also knew because of that, they would not only spend longer watching the video, but they would also comment saying there's no such thing. So they've already spent a good amount of watch time watching the video. So that boosts my video. They comments boost your videos. Third thing is they tested the feature out, which I mentioned, which was genuine. And then all I did is every time someone commented on the first day or first 2 days, I just asked another question back, because that boosts the video again. And then when they replied, I answered one more question. And every time that happened, it just boosted the video out more. And I got loads of negative comments on this post. And it's a shame that people didn't see the funny side to it. But the cool thing about this video was celebrity Matt Lillard from Scooby-Doo the Screen Films, he thought it was so funny, this viral video, he reposted it himself. A lot of people did as well, and that video, you know, was the start of it, and it blew up. So that video was the bait. I then did a follow-up video which had the same sort of intro, the same sort of words, the same style, the same flow, bit of value again, bit of trolling, all right? But this time I added more features. And then what happened is I just had so many people trying all these different features out. I deliberately said one of the features slightly wrong because people love to correct you. So if you're ever making a piece of content, don't be afraid to say something in a stupid way or a silly way. Make a stolen mistake. Say to someone you can't do this, because people like to share their opinion and have their opinion. At this moment now, I've had about 8,000 or 9,000 people comment on my post. A lot of them are people correcting me. A lot of people are saying, oh, that feature doesn't exist, doesn't work. A lot of people are saying, oh my God, the features you have mentioned are awesome. But all these different interactions on that piece of content, trying the features out, giving me negative comments, looking for things, it's all giving really positive signals to the algorithm. And the tip is with you, when you're making your content, is make content which is gonna trigger a reaction. It's gonna get people to watch it longer. Put something in the video which gets them to watch it again. You know, you can even have a better call to action on your video and say, you know, What do you really think of this video? Your third emoji is what you really think about this. Use the comments section, add a comment yourself straight away as soon as you post it. Say, what do you think about this? Add something extra to it. Get people to interact or look for something. And that's exactly what I did. And then the third video didn't do as well as the other two, but it was the same format, same flow, value, and then went viral, semi-viral, 100,000 views at the moment. It's going to go up and up. And on these videos, even though people give me negative comments, give me hate, laughing, whatever, I planned all of it. I set it all up. I did the hooks. I moved. Somebody gave me abuse. How dare you sit down, or why are you moving? I did it. A visual hook. I did a negative hook. All these things, I did it because I knew it would get people watching. It would get people spending long on the video and commenting. And like I said, check it out. Somebody on my post said, Matt, you are the master of social engineering. On Instagram, I had a 16% engagement rate. That's more than Gary Vee. The average engagement rate on Instagram is 2%. What you got to remember about social media and being a creator and posting on your content is it's all about building relationships with people. So if people do leave you comments, be nice, be kind, say something back, ask them a question. Even the negative comments I was getting, a lot of them, I just replied back, had a laugh, took the joke. Got to see it as pantomime, not real people. Everyone loves the village. Shocked about some of the stuff that's been said to me, but every time they commented on my videos, it boosts it. When I reply, it boosts it. Other people stick up for you. It boosts it. What happens when you get viral videos? You get a lot of attention. My followers just jumped. Some people getting so pressed about stuff. They were trying to take the video down, and TikTok gave me a warning about it, and then I peeled it, and they said the video's fine because people are interacting with the content. Jealous people out there. So the lesson is, don't be afraid to shake things up. Don't be afraid to take risks. Have a laugh. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but that's fine. Getting coaches, TikTok coaches, marketing coaches saying, oh, that's clickbait, blah, 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 blah. Look at YouTube, the thumbnails, clickbait everywhere. Use this audio post, the best time to post on TikTok, on Instagram. That is clickbait as well. You got to be clickbaity, grab people's attention. And sometimes the most popular videos are clickbait. That's what marketing is, social media marketing. It's a form of manipulation, but ethical manipulation. But what I did is I used a bit of humor and entertainment and controversy to spice things up. And what I did is, with all these comments, or most of them anyway, I replied to them, even the negative ones, because I know if I reply to somebody, they're going to see my content again. They're going to see the next piece of content again, because I've interacted, and it sends signals to TikTok, unless they block me, that they like this sort of content. So I retrain the algorithm by interacting with accounts that commented so that they'd see my future posts. And now all my posts never under 300 views. They're more, because not only have I got more followers, but also I've retrained the algorithm. I haven't got the bots anymore. TikTok has an idea of the type of audience that likes my content. So whenever you post a piece of content, you really want to engage with people, especially on the first day or 2 days. And you don't have to like the comments, just reply. And I'll tell you why. When your video starts to do well, or it goes viral, yeah, what you can do at a later date, you can like those comments again when the video starts to lose its fizz, it's starting to die down. Or you can like these comments again when you've done your new post, like a few, because they're going to get a notification and they're going to check your profile out, they're going to check out your new post, and then they're going to watch it and interact with it, hopefully. And then that post is going to do better and get more watch time and views. So I just got to remind you, don't give up. Sometimes you just got to keep trying and experiment and do something daring until you get results. You may not get results straight away. It might be 30 days, 90 days, 6 months, might even be a year or two till you start seeing results. But the idea is just to keep experimenting until you find that sweet spot. And sometimes you do have to be daring, get out of your comfort zone and shake things up. Much better strategy to tweak things and look at your data and look at what other people are doing, because that will give you clues on how to succeed and new things to try. TikTok have a new creator search insights feature. So in the search bar at the top, just type in creator search insights, then click on this little bit at the bottom. Not only does it show you topics and things people are actually searching for on TikTok, so you can use these for ideas, but also content gaps, meaning you can take advantage talking about subjects people are looking for, but there's not much on TikTok about, so you can really get attention, more views and better growth. Started to get viral. I made sure the videos after with the same topic and themes because the algorithm knows the exact audience to push them to. So those are the strategies how I got out of low view TikTok jail. This may offend or upset you, but I have to admit now that it's not even a thing, TikTok view jail. Yes, my views were down, but this was simply because my content wasn't getting the reaction it needed to push to the right people. Yeah, I made a few tweaks now and then, but I wasn't getting punished for no reason. I had to do some stuff just to get that engagement. Let me know which ones you are going to try. Maybe you might try something a bit daring, out your comfort zone. Let me know in the comments.